Okay, guys, so I'm here to preview some more NFL. Now, today's topic is why the Green Bay Packers are going to win the NFC North. Now, the Green Bay Packers last year went 11-5, but got bounced out in the divisional round by the San Francisco 49ers. The Green Bay Packers last year were ranked 13th in total offense, 20th in rushing, averaging 106.4 yards per game, and 9th in passing, averaging 253.1 yards per game. This year, I think the Green Bay Packers are gonna run the ball way more, since the Packers lost to retirement and career free agency Donald Driver and Greg Jennings respectively. I know Donald Driver wasn't much of a contributor last year. He only had 8 catches for 77 yards, but he still was a presence, and defenses had to respect him. To go along with that, they lost a guy in Greg Jennings, who, while he only played 8 games last year, still had 36 catches for 366 yards and 4 touchdowns. But the year before that, in 13 games, he had 67 catches for 949 yards, and he had 9 touchdowns. So obviously he was a key contributor. That only leaves you with two main wide receivers, because I consider Randall Cobb as a running back slash receiver. You could put him anywhere in the offense. So with that being said, I believe Aaron Rodgers is going to lean on running the ball more, and he's going to lean on the newly drafted rookie Eddie Lacy. Now, Eddie Lacy last year at Alabama had 204 carries for 1,322 yards with 17 touchdowns. I expect Eddie Lacy to get anywhere between 180 and 200 carries for about 1,000 yards. But I think the offense is going to revolve around him and Randall Cobb. Aaron Rodgers last year had a completion percentage of 67.2. He goes for 4,295 yards with 39 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. I think those numbers are gonna go down. He might go anywhere between 3,300 to 3,700 yards. Like I said, I expect the Packers to run the ball a little bit more since they lost 2 key wide receivers while they didn't contribute much last year. They were still a presence on the field. And when they do pass the ball, I expect them to use play action a little bit more to make defenses think that they're running the ball, and they're gonna use screens a little bit more to give Randall Cobb the ball in open space. Now, speaking of Randall Cobb, last year he had 80 catches for 954 yards and 8 touchdowns. I expect similar production. Like I said, they're gonna put him in open space and let him work with open space since he got the speed and the quickness to maneuver around defenses. So like I said, I don't think the Packers offense is gonna be a vertical offense. I think it's gonna be more play action, screens, and run the football. Okay, now let's go to the Green Bay Packers defense. The Green Bay Packers defense last year was ranked 11th in total defense, 17th in rushing, allowing 118.5 yards per game, and 11th in passing, allowing 218.2 yards per game. Now, I expect the Packers to be a little bit better on the running defense portion, but when it comes to passing, I expect them to be worse since they lost Carl Woodson. Now, on the defensive line, I expect B.J. Raji to have a better year than he had last year. Last year, he only had 26 tackles, no sacks, no fumbles. I expect B.J. Raji to do what he did in former years. In 2011, he had 22 tackles with 3 sacks. The year before that, he had 39 tackles and 6.5 sacks. So I expect him to be more of a disruption on the defensive line and make the Packers better in terms of rushing defense. Now, since offensive line are gonna focus on B.J. Raji a lot, I expect also Ryan Pickett to have a better year than he did last year. Last year, he only had 51 tackles. Like BJ, I think he needs to be more of a disruptive force. And I think he will, considering that the Packers were down as compared to 2010 defense. Now, getting to the linebacking core. Again, like I said, for the Chicago Bears, this linebacking core besides King Matthews has a bend but don't break approach. Besides King Matthews and AJ Hawk, this linebacking core doesn't apply pressure to the quarterback, and besides King Matthews, I don't expect him this year to do that this year either. So I expect them to tackle a lot bigger, have an eye for the ball, but not apply any pressure to the quarterback. Now, like I said, now getting to the secondary, like I said, the secondary is gonna be worse considering that they lost Kyle Woodson to the Oakland Raiders. I know he was injured last year, but he provided a presence like Donald Driver did to the offensive end. But anyway, they still have Sam Shields, who's a very good cornerback. Last year he had 28 tackles, 1 sack, 3 interceptions, and 1 fumble in 10 games. I think if he stays healthy for a full year, he'll always have an eye for the ball. I predict he's gonna have about 40 or 50 tackles and 5 interceptions. Now, I also expect the same from Kamon Williams. He's gonna tackle wide receivers. He's not gonna look at much. He'll give up some yards, but he'll tackle the wide receivers. But overall, I expect the secondary to take a step back. Now finally getting to the schedule. I have the Packers going 11-5. I think they win 2 out of their first 3 games. I think they catch San Francisco week 1 and beat them. Just basically because Colin Kaepernick didn't have Michael Crabtree, and that will cost him the game. But overall, I think the Packers are going 11-5 and winning this division. Peace.